Yeah, we're still looking for the book to... Immediately distracted. We're still looking for the book to command the ship. Steam. Steam lands are such a bad skill, actually. It's not really worth the 2 source points you need. Talk about source points, let's rest. We need this book. This book is unreadable. Why does she have so many unreadable books? What kind of language is it?
I've spotted something.
But I guess I have to stay there, so let's go, Ifan. Click on the button. Hey Lord Ilog, thanks for following. And nice to have you around. Hope you're fine. Nice, but the door stays open. But the thing is... Is here the book, how to control the ship? Ancient book. The page is lined with formulae and geometric drawings dotted with tiny sums and figures. I guess not. This one? Just lurking. Have fun on Divinity Original Sin 2. Thanks a lot. And have fun with whatever you're doing. The page is split into 3 columns. On the leftmost column is a series of words in an unfamiliar language. In the middle column is a series of common words. In the right column are numbers. Must never forget that all citizens of the realm have an equal stake in its success and ought never to be subjugated to the will of the few, and especially not that of a tyrant. There's not a monarch alive who has not, by sheer force of nature, been removed from the cares and concerns of his or her citizens. Thus, there's not a monarch alive who deserves his or her position. If what I say is true, you may wonder how it is all possible to govern, if the act of government itself corrupts. My answer is very simple. Let the people rule. Right, so... Communism in Rivellon, the book. Let's see if we find something here. Another button. Ooh, some gold. Wonder if those fake gloves might be interesting for Lohse. Fake gloves. Oh, they're so boring. Sad. See, they are nice regarding the stats, but nothing else. No bonus to any ability or stats. Healet of the Rose. So it doesn't seem too interesting. Another violet up. Oh well. Casually. So many necklaces. So nothing behind it. Where is that book? Learning ledger, but I think we read that one, right? Yeah. Ah, here, the Dusty Tome, probably. Okay, here the camera's a little wonky. I wanted to get a better look at this portrait. Looks really nice. And I'm wondering what we're supposed to see here. Well. Dusty Tome. And this book is written in what appears to be an ancient dialect of the lizards. Its contents can be understood by few, but it might be possible to recite it phonetically. I Okay, I will do my best. I don't think it will be good. Rix, yuck. Yes, Rix, yes, Rick. Rick, Rix, yuck. That with a little bit more hissing. There's absolutely a lack of any legible letters. Oh boy. What I want to try out is, I think somewhere we still have our face shifting mask. Somewhere. Here. Go. I want to see, because if you turn into a lizard, you also get the racial benefits. So I want to see.
Something has changed. You are you, but more. You are another, but not.
So what I want to see is if we get something different for the book. What a nice and revealing armor. Neat. Lots of rolling R's. Yeah, I'm bad with that.
You look to your hands, your belly, your feet. Flesh you don't know, molded into unfamiliar shapes. You cradle your aching head, where another's memories and wisdoms mix with your own. Your fingers trace a line from your head to your face, feeling not the creases of the mask, but the porous surface of new skin. You lower your arm, blink twice, and step forward in this new guise.
I absolutely didn't notice that it's the first time we're using it. Okay. Read the book. Yep. It says the same, unfortunately. The mask is really cool. The reason I'm not really using it is that if you're using the mask, you can't wear another hat. So you're missing out on a little bit of equipment. Okay, I would say they take
this
this
is written
book.
in ancient lizard script. It appears to be a song.
Righty. So I want to talk to, not Thrilla, to Sebille once more, to see if we can buy a fire skill.
You saw what I could not. It seems Melody is quite right about you.
Which is a cheap one. 46. Go. So, let's combine that. Fine with... Oh, we do not have a regular summoning book. Okay, I think we can't craft... Can't craft it, actually. What kind of skill books did he sell? Was it just necromancy? I think so, right?
I have nothing to say to you. Think twice in future before you urge violence against others.
Wow. Just talking to the main character. Who sold summoning books? Yeah. We already have a point in pyrokinetic. Oh well. Just gonna put another one into necromancy so we just don't rely on equipment. I can't remember putting a point to pyrokinetic. Oh well. It was smart, Ethan. Surprisingly smart. You'd think that streaming once a week would allow you to remember stuff, and nope. I mean, some, but not that much. I'm not really sure who sold summoning stuff. I will just talk to everyone.
Did you hear? We're bringing you to Meister Siva, the head of the Seekers. If we can get out of here, that is.
Ooh, we have new skills. Nice. Okay, you will see me more bartering and looking at new skills. Yeah, what I can say now, like once before I say it every time, is you have quite a lot of summoning spells in other spell schools, so like Summon Oily Blob skill book. The thing is, if you don't know summoning, it doesn't really help, because his summon is so weak. It's like with the bloated corpse, it's kind of nice in the beginning, but it's not that nice anymore, because we're lacking summoning abilities. Skin Graft is really nice. Reset all cooldowns, removes burning, necrofire, poison, and bleeding. And especially resetting all the cooldowns is really neat. Then Rupture Tendrils. Fan of Knives. At least wasn't a skill I used too much. Corrupted Blade is really nasty. Sleeping Arms is something we are going to take, cause Atrophy is awesome. Also a sentence you say rather seldom. Hey, Atrophy! Necromancy, no blank summoning. I don't think we can steal from him again, cause we did that already in the Seeker's Camp. Ew. Sadly. So we're going to go with Sleeping Arms. Oh, we can take... I mean, I can try out Fan of Knives. You know, could be nice. Go, just so expensive. I hate paying for the things I want. Okay. Let's reshuffle everything. I don't think... let's throw away the Decaying Touch at the moment. What's another skill I rarely use? I think Sawtooth Knife is something I don't really use, so... But... Go. I think back here... No, did Leia sell something? I don't think so, right? I think it was just like some random
Sweet divine.
stuff.
Oh, poor.
I think here we just have the assistants. So let's go up again. Wait, let's talk to Summerdale first.
You saw what I could not.
There's something
It
new.
seems Melody is quite right about you.
It seems that her skill books don't update. For whatever reason. The pink glow is kind of funny. Let's see how long we're actually going to use it. Also, after some while, it won't be good enough. Because it stays at level 8, of course.
There must be something around here. Our entire mission will have been for nothing if we don't escape from here. We have to get this ship moving.
Curious. Stock also doesn't change. Okay, where's Gareth? We also didn't talk to him, and I think that he sells the warfare skills. So let's go for Phoenix Dive.
Void Slayer, Worm Killer, Godwoken. You have many names. Let's add ship's captain to the list once we get this thing moving, shall we?
Blitz attack is fun. We're definitely going to take that one. Oh, deflective fire. On Phoenix Dive! Yes! Finally! I love it! The small things. It is so nice. Flick of the Fight. Just a damage boost for every nearby character or totem, including yourself. The more, the merrier. I gotta say, never used that one as well. Might try it. Armor, fortifyment, metal, worm tremor. Nope. Those are not that cool. Okay, let's steal from our favorite paladin. Maybe after talking, because sometimes the dialogue is cut short. Won't they notice? You know, I can't really wait to get moving. So, what's the destination?
Driftwood, of course. Little fishing village. Not very welcoming, but you'll brighten it up, I'm sure. Got family near there. Not the adventuring types. For the best, really. Meister Siva's there too. My leader. Our leader. She held the Seekers together when we had every reason to fall apart.
So, I was wondering about Meister Siva, because Melody also was very cryptic about her. What makes her so special?
Think of her as a teacher. The powers of the Seven stir in you. She'll reveal them to you. Show you how to manipulate them.
I wonder how she learned all those things. I mean, same for Melody, she just knows so much. You know, I kind of saw you and Melody and...
I won't let the fallen be forgotten. I'd be no better than Dallis, no better than Alexander, if I just tossed their remains into the sea. To think that whelp spawned from greatness. He deserves no better fate than his silent monks. All this blood. Children ripped from families. Seekers ripped from me. He's down there now, guarded like some precious jewel, rather than leashed and flogged like the dog he is.
That is quite aggressive compared to how Gareth was like so far.
Amazing to think those of us in the Order once assumed the gods were with him, and only him. That was before we found the others.
In general, how many people are following him? And like how Alexander does so many horrible things, and there's still so many people like, yeah, that's the right way. I mean, look at all the Magisters. Others. What do you mean?
Other Godwoken. When Lucian died, we waited, and waited some more. Alexander never rose to divinity. Then we started to find more like him. We weren't the only ones who noticed either. Not every Godwoken we found was alive, and so the Seekers were born.
Ah, so that's their purpose.
We found Godwoken, housed them, fed them. I loved them like family. I was naive.
It seems like every god wants their Godwoken to succeed. It's kind of race against each other. I'm just surprised that also each of the gods seem to have multiple Godwoken. But I mean, probably just survival of the fittest, right? Very charming.
But let's leave the past in the past and reach for what's ahead.
Was wondering about Melody. She spoke as if she weren't a Seeker.
She's not. Well, not in the strictest sense. She's not exactly an elf either. Half demon, Meister Siva says, and I don't doubt it.
Can explain the sizzling sensation after casting Bless on her.
I don't know how Siva came to know her, but Melody's a proper ally. She's not easy to like, but there are times I admire her coldness.
Gareth fingers the hilt of his blade. He stares at nothing in particular before turning his gaze back to you.
Keep Lucian close, Godwoken.
Not really
Come
sure
hell or
about
high
that.
water. Likely both, eh?
Ifan looks anxious, an unfamiliar look on the lone wolf. Stepping closer, he whispers urgently in your ear.
Why is he anxious?
I know who's hunting Godwoken. It's the lone wolves.
Is that why he was supposed to kill Alexander? Yikes. Lavender raises an eyebrow and asks, "Oh, so now you're going to kill me?"
He smiles at you, but his expression is grave.
We're both Godwoken. We're on the same side.
But you know, about the contract, what more do you know about it?
It's been making the lupine rounds for a while now. Big money for anyone who succeeds in taking out a Godwoken.
I mean, the more interesting question is like, the lone wolves are hired assassins, basically. So the thing is, who gave the order to hunt down Godwoken?
And I mean big money.
Of course, I mean, probably wasn't Alexander if his name was also on the list. You know, I have your back, if you have yours, if you have mine. Wait.
Deal.
Sometimes it's a little bit confusing to change the words in the options to get away from first person. Not first person. I don't know.
In the meantime, let's keep a lower profile.
Running with the pack. Gareth, where are you? I wanted to see from you. Hi.
May the fallen rest easy.
Yes. Oh no. Okay, that's good. Okay, we had quite a few skill blocks we wanted. Oh, we could also steal a broken source color amulet. Why do you have that? You're not a sorcerer. Are you? Anyway. Let's attack and Phoenix Dive and Thick of the Fight. Go, and we can still... Go. Yeah, bye.
Keep Lucian close, Godwoken.
Cool. That was a very cheap way to acquire some skills. Let's attack. Phoenix Dive. Pick up the fight. Now we just have to see what to keep in mind, literally. And Bouncing Shield finally is strong again due to a better shield. I mean, Battering Ram and Battlestorm, they deal so little damage. Did we already equip our new weapon? We did. And like, Tentacle Lash deals the most damage. Like, 6 times... Ah no, wrong. Like 3 times as much as the Battlestorm, which is quite impressive. Okay, I definitely want to learn Phoenix Dive. And that's the thing. In the end, you're not using all of your skills, so it would be not smart to, I don't know, put all your points into memory. But it's always the question, do you want to be stronger or do you want to know more skills and be more versatile? I don't know the answer. I mean, the question is, do we really need Battlestorm and Battering Ram? On the other hand, it really helped just in the last fight. Let's then learn Crippling Blow and go for Phoenix Dive, and we have to invest more into memory sometime. Let's see. I like that skill. Finally! After all this time... Alrighty, so... Oh, I didn't loot you. I didn't, but there was nothing to loot. Safe. And let's try to talk to the best ship ever, the Lady Vengance.
The figurehead looms ahead, continuing its silent watch over the seas.
Doesn't it look nice? Dragon hat. I mean, it's still so cruel what Dallis did with the ship and the ancestor trees, but it looks so nice. Lavender. Maybe I should read first. Lavender sings the song from the tome he found below the decks.
The deck beneath you groans and trembles, like the ship itself is awaking from a slumber. A deep sigh emerges, unmistakably the sound of a living being.
The ship is alive.
You are not the witch. You are not Dallis.
Nope.
You sang the song. Now you must decide my fate. Are you to be my new master?
Mhm. Gosh, enslaved for eternity. We got to be kin of some sort. I've no desire to subjugate a being of sacred lifewood, even in this form we currently have.
You honor me to embrace me as kin, despite my mutilation. I thank you.
Yes, must have been such a huge tree. I don't know if the whole... can't be the whole boat made from one tree, right? It's probably just the figurehead. That one's still huge.
But I cannot be free again. Not truly. I am a vessel, and must be guided. Let me take you wherever you wish. We can depart as soon as you are ready.
You know, I'm actually quite curious about you, so can you tell me a bit more about yourself?
Ask. I am here to serve in all ways.
I do sense great pain, the loss of a rich elven life and afterlife, torn apart and scattered throughout the beams and masts of a warship.
The bow of the ship creaks downwards on the swell of the ocean. In the breeze above you, the faintest hint of what might have been a melancholy sigh.
Once, I was an elf. I passed away and was reborn as an ancestor tree, in a beautiful forest surrounded by kin of both flesh and root. But that time has passed. I saw that forest reduced to a dead place. Then I was taken away. My memories were lost, like the leaves from my branches.
Yeah, as we already heard in the dialogue of Ifan to Alexander, they eradicated the whole home forest and all the elves there, the Divine Order. I hope you don't mind me asking, but a sacred ancestor tree came to be turned into Magister war vessel.
Thanks to the great calamity of our people, the Magisters. They tainted our soil with death fog and uprooted the sacred ancestor trees.
Yeah, the stuff we found on board of the first ship we were on just flooded the whole forests.
They tore me apart and turned me into this monstrosity.
I've heard enough for now. Thank you for sharing. It's time to prepare to sail.
Of course. Wherever there is sea, I will endeavor to bring you. Consult with your companions and set a course.
Nice.
The
Finally
ship's
flee.
awake. Good. Is she ready to sail?
He appears to be. Ready and active to sail.
A slow, toothless smile stretches across her face.
She doesn't seem dangerous at all, does she?
To driftwood, then.
Dangerous waters lie ahead. Be sure you've chosen keen travel companions. This may be your last chance to change your party. Very slight spoiler, this is your last chance. Yeah. I like my party, I like that we don't have to leave anyone I like behind. Reference. So, Lavender nods his assent. Well, I guess it's time.
It most certainly is. Forward.